Howdy, folks. Welcome back once again to the shed in the garden in the middle of nowhere under a grey sky. Merry Christmas, everybody. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Whee! What can I say? Yes, got the hat. Yes, I knew I had it somewhere. And yes, it's got bells on. Good grief. Just give me a shout in the chat if everybody can hear me, see me 100%. Gollum, Gollum, Gollum. Yes, that's me, all right. Yes. My precious. Mum and son Rail fans. That's Tammy and Ray. Hello, Tammy and Ray. Nice to see you. Sorry that you've been lumbered with RP, but wow, you've got to find a home for the Aussies somewhere, and it may as well be in the US of A. Martin O'Keefe, a very good day to you, and I hope Ireland is as green as ever. Mick, the Royal Barkeeper, is in the chat, and the bar is open, ladies and gentlemen. Dundas Junction James has joined us. A very good day to you, and good morning to you, Chuck. Good afternoon and happy holidays. Yes, indeed, the season of goodwill is amongst us. Better drink some coffee or something. Yeah, good idea. Cheers, everybody. It's Gold Blend, but what can you say? Oh, very good. I made that myself, and 50 grains does the trick. Andre Eckert, a very good day to you. And Eric has joined us. Hey, Eric, where's Eric? There's Eric. Got to get ready for dialysis. I understand that, Eric. I hope you have a jolly Christmas and a very happy new year. DMRJ has joined us. Very good day to you. Wolfsex Scenics, as usual, is Paul. Well, it was the last time I looked anyway. There you go. Smallwood Junction is Paul and Paris. Very happy Christmas to you. Oh, up the country somewhere, which is that way. That's north. Just a little off. That's it. That's north. So that would be south. That there is east. And that there is west. Hello to my Americans and Canadian cousins. Ed's Railway has joined us. A very good day to you, wherever you may be. Yes, indeed. The season of goodwill is amongst us, and so is Anthony Dodge, the model train outsider, the Märklin outsider, knight of the rhomboid table, as most of us good chaps are, and ladies, of course. Stormy Sky Rail Productions, very good day to you. Great video yesterday, very much enjoyed that. And it's good to see all the gang. Right, Osmerica, that's Artie. Hello, Artie. Great to see you. And I hope you're having a great time in the US of A. Todd Armstrong is amongst the thronging crowd. Hello, how are you? Yes, I've still got the D10 on the layout, and it's still providing sterling work, absolutely sterling work. The slow speed capabilities of that little beastie is just incredible. So I'm very grateful to Todd that enabled that one, and James that did all the heavy hauling. Ray Bertelson has joined us. A very good day to you, Ray. I hope the season of good tidings is amongst you. Digger Evans has joined us. A very good day to you, Digger. And I hope the Peak District isn't too peaky. Yeah, it's probably, it's grey, and thrice grey out there. Only to be expected this time of year, but it was clear the last 2 days. So we had a clear sky, which meant the frost level went up, and it got down to 4 or 5 degrees overnight, which isn't too bad for this time of year. Christoph, Isle of Man, has joined us. A very good day to you. Andy 81E, great to see you, Andy. And indeed, I hope you are well and fizzing as usual. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in the chat. You'd be flat on your back going, cutting some Zeds. As probably Donegal Dad Mark is at the moment, who's got the lurgy and is really quite ill. So good tidings go out to Mark and our esteemed colleagues in Ireland. Ivor Van Zorn has joined us. Kind of found what's wrong with the PT 3/6. Bottom cover doesn't link up with the pickups. Right. Yes. An age-old problem with our type of magic trains. Working on the layout scenery, I can finally run some trains. Well, that's good. That's very, very good. And welcome everybody, and Merry Christmas to all and sundry. I'm the sundry. More coffee. Cheers, everybody. Now, I rather think that Lord Owl is probably in his shed at this very moment, preparing for his advent calendar. As you know, Anthony's been doing his advent calendars, which have been extremely amusing. Some great little characters coming out of the behind the doors. And there's Dara's locomotive shed. A very happy Christmas to you as well. And Dara is over in Ireland, and I hope everything is green and not white and frosty. So that will be good. Any road. Oh, Lord Owl's lurking. Good day to you, Lord Owl. Yes, I still have the Lord Owl's, what would you call them? Outhouses on my layout over there. There's two of them, just in case there's more than one person gets caught short at any one time. So there you go. And there's Tony, Jobberton Junction. A very good day to you, Tony. Lavy, Gollum. Owl's Lavy. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Thank you, Paul, for correcting me there. I was struggling. What are we running today? Okay. We've got some Great Western. It's a Great Western treat today. I've got City of Truro, which is over yonder. Let's just bring him or her into view. She's a coming. Resplendent in Great Western colours, which is their version of Brunswick green. There she is, pulling the Cornish Riviera Limited, which is an express. Very good day to you all. Now, Pete is in the chat. That's Pete and Sue. Very happy Christmas to you, Pete and Sue. Yes, I have the hat, and yeah, it's got bells on. I lost this for literally years. It looks like it came out of a cracker. But unfortunately, I did have a nice elf hat, which our doggy nibbled to the extent that it disintegrated. So thanks, Blonde, for that. But so out came the reserve, and this is it. So this is on the National Elf. Oh. Happy Christmas, everybody. On the other line is a real oddity. It's the Duke Dog. For those of you that don't know what that is, it was an amalgam of two different engines, both of limited success, but when they put the two together, the boiler and the frames, it produced a very good engine, and they called it the Duke Dog. So let's just bring that into view. This one's a little bit noisy, a little bit grindy. So it probably needs a little bit of lubrication. 156 Andrew has joined us. And there she is, the Duke Dog. The difference with these two locomotives is they've both got outside motion. So you can see the two connecting rods hammering away on the outside of the motion. So they've got little interconnecting links. Probably lots of early German locomotives like that. I can imagine Ivo would probably think of a few with outside motion. But Windsor Valley Railroad has joined us. That's Liz. Hello, Liz. Happy Christmas to you. And I hope Santa brings you lots of interesting bits and pieces. So, yes, let's get them into motion. As I say, the Duke Dog is a little bit noisy. Steve Childers has joined us. Childers or Childers? Childers is what Steve said. Steve Childers. So we'll stick with that. But I must admit that Childers does run off the tongue a little better, particularly with these teeth. Yeah. Anyway, good to see you, Steve. And I hope Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain, is fine today. Who else have we got in the chat? There's Ray and Todd, and Hi has joined us. Hello, Hi. How lovely to see you from the flatlands of the Netherlands. I'm finally managed to get Netherlands out from behind these teeth. What can I say? Anyway, let's get some motion going. She doesn't want to move. Yes, she does. Dirty track. She does grind a bit. Sounds a bit like a coffee maker. But I think a little opening up the driving plate and adding a little express fluids will quieten her down a bit. But for today, she's determined to be noisy. So I'll just off the speed a bit, and that should keep the noise down. Germany wasn't a fan of inside cylinder, outside frame setup. Okay. Tell you the truth, I don't remember too many German locos with that kind of motion. But it's an interesting motion, and it's it all looks a bit dangerous actually because the rods are right on the outside and exposed. But anyway, we shall see. Has anybody else joined the chat? Sneaked in where I couldn't see. If I've missed anyone, I do apologise and happy Christmas. Yes, I understand that, Steve. It's difficult to spot everybody in the chat. Ian Melling has joined us. Thank you, Artie, for reminding me. A very good day to you, Ian. What's she pulling? Okay, there's 3 Hornby. What are they? Collets. Let's just have a quick look. How much were these? £9.95. From where? The Signal Box, Rochester. Oh, now there's a shop. Difficult to get to. GWR Brake Third Coach. It doesn't tell you what they are. It's an R457. That's one of them. There is a Bachmann on there, which is definitely a Hawksworth, and that's right behind the engine. So that's the one with the dark grey roof coming up right now. Look, I'm pointing. And the other 3 are Hornby Great Western in a collet kind of style. What did I just done? Well, that's good English, Artie. Thumbs up, thumbs. Thanks, Pete. You're a jolly decent chap. Legendary name, Great Western Railway. Yes, indeed. Tell you the truth, we don't have a great deal of Great Western stuff. It's more leaning towards British Rail and what happened when the Great Western changed colours into British Rail. Don't think Richard was ever that keen on it, except for when the later diesels came, the Warship and the Western. Um, Aussie English to confuse you, Poms. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, nice one, Artie. Doesn't take much to confuse us. Anyway, let's get City of Truro going. There she goes. This one's quiet as a field mouse. And she's pulling these Dapol coaches, which is the Cornish Riviera Limited. I'm not sure what these are based on, but they've got a funky sort of smoky colour to the windows. So they're just a bit of an off clear, if you know what I mean. But again, outside frames, and as this one comes around, because they're in silver, you'll see the outside frames a little better. I hope that comes up all right. Just out of interest, what am I actually broadcasting in? Because we've had a couple of 400 DPI, whatever. I don't know if I'm coming out 720p or something like that. Curly Express has joined us. Hello, Dwight. So if somebody can hit the little cog button at the bottom and have a look, see what I'm broadcasting in, that would be interesting. 720p. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Martin. 1080 at your end. Thanks, Tony. Yeah, interesting. Because it came up, somebody was at 460p, 1080. So I'm doing as well as I can, I think, with the equipment I have available. 37 in the chat with 22 likes. If everybody can twiddle the like button, that would be, I'd be appreciative. Thank you very much indeed. 480p for Artie. Okay, well, if I'm broadcasting in up in the 10s, 1080, something like that, you can probably up that a bit, Artie, if your clockwork computer can handle it, of course. Sorry. As you know, Dwight Curley will be in operation tonight. Well, it's tonight for us, which will be 7 p.m. tonight. I'm not sure what that is, Eastern Standard Time. If you can slide that in, that will make sure everybody knows. It goes up to 1080p. Okay, thanks, Hi. Yeah. So that should give us a fair bit of clarity. And as I only have the one camera, which I've nailed down with this, which is a roll of solder, because it's nice and heavy, that should keep the USB cable where it should be. Haunted Railways, Jake has joined us. A very good day to you, Jake. Nice to see you. Nice. Let's get you down on the track to see some of the action. Keep a lookout for those outside frame rods. That should be quite interesting. John JMC, a very good day to you, John, and happy Christmas. So we're now getting down onto the track. I will adjust the camera so we can actually see something. There we go. So here comes the City of Truro. These are running DC today with its interesting outside frame rods. The Duke Dog, which is rather noisy, is coming from behind you. Rather a dirty example in British Railways Cycling Lion livery. Look at those funky outside motion driving rods. Really, really nice job that is. It's just needing a little lubrication, I think. Unfortunately, it hasn't got an exposed cog underneath, so I can't just add a little bit of oil. It's going to be a drop the bottom off type of job. Oh, you're live tonight at 7. Okay, John, I'll have two live streams going then, because Dwight's goes on at 7 in the United States, and you go on at 7 here. So I'll do my best to cover both live streams. Difficult, but doable. Drink of the day is a nice coffee. So cheers, everybody, from the station master. Artie's going to try and make it if he's sober. How are you going to get drunk on very weak beer, Artie? Or are you going to have a few shots with it? The Cornish Riviera Limited, ladies and gentlemen. Did I see Clive in the chat? Is Clive here? If you can just say something in the chat, Clive, if you're here. How is it in Texas? Oh, he's brought his own beer over. That's great, Artie. I hope it's not that Foster's stuff. Yesterday, it got up to a sweltering 82 degrees. 82 degrees. We can only dream of such heights. We are stuck around the high 30s, low 40s, that kind of game. It's a bit dreary. What can we say? Oh, you've bought over the Victoria beer. Okay. Now you're talking. I have 9 new rolling stock, and I'm going to try and run it today. Attaboy, Curly. Dwight, I don't think you'll have any problems whatsoever. Touch wood. Can't wear ugly Christmas sweaters when it's that hot. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I don't know about ugly sweaters. I mean, mine says something like, "Merry Christmas, you filthy animal." Of course, that comes from the film Home Alone, as we're probably all aware. So annoyed with a Curacao. What have a Curacao done? Come on, Jake, spill the beans. Yeah, it's perfect for not going out in public, Liz. I think some people might find it offensive, particularly if they haven't seen the film. Yes, if Mark's in watching the chat or in the chat, I hope you're feeling better, Mark. It's horrible getting the lurgy at this time of year. Unfortunately, my sister is very susceptible to anything that's going round. And when I spoke to her on the phone yesterday, her voice was almost non-existent. It was, so she's obviously got some kind of laryngitis. There's a lot of it about, and I think it's just a matter of staying in the warm and trying to recover. 37s aren't coming out until the middle of February instead of now, as they should have been on the country by now. So coming after my birthday. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, I'm sorry about that, Jake. I did actually notice a detail part was missing from one of my CDA hoppers, the English China clay ones, which I was showing a week or so ago. And I contacted the Curascale, had to jump through a few hoops, but they're going to raid the spares box and try and get me a spare. It's one of the brake discs that go on the wheels. I just noticed the one was missing. I went all over the layout to see if it had dropped off, but I can't see it. But as I only noticed it when I was putting things away, if I'd have been a bit more careful when I got it out of the box and looked, then it may have been a warranty. But as I can't be sure that it dropped off on the layout, I just said, well, look, just charge me for the spare part. I don't care. Here in Belgium, Railway 187, a good day to you. Grey and cold. Great to stay inside, run some trains and watch trains running on YouTube as well. Absolutely. There's Addy Pullen. Merry Christmas to you, Addy. I hope all is well, and I hope you're enjoying your trains, as we all are. I've got the City of Truro running today with the Cornish Riviera Limited. And coming from behind you any second will be the Duke Dog with a funky mishmash of Great Western coaches. Outside frames, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if you've got a Duke Dog or not, Addy. This one's a little bit noisy. But the City of Truro is running like a sewing machine. Touch wood. Oh, that's good. I'm very much relieved that you're recovering from the lurgy mark. It's horrible, particularly trying to do a live stream when you're feeling really low like that. And obviously coughing your lungs up as well doesn't help. But there you go. I'm glad you feel better. That's good, mate. Nick, the only thing I can say is cheers to that. Ordered the Caledonian Sleepers. £1,070? Well worth the money. Is that really how much they are for the Caledonian Sleepers? Blimey, that's a king's ransom. There's a lot of them. Oh, okay, Andrew. And a very good day to you on the other side of Hertfordshire. The Duke Dog is coming at you any second now. A bit grindy, but it seems to be working its way through it. Okay. And of course, City of Truro. So it's a bit of a Great Western day. Oh, okay, about £69 per coach. A full set, yeah, that's probably a lot of money. Andre Eckert got a SD40-2 for €20. Best buy of my life. Excellent. That's excellent news. You should just be able to see here. It is one of the Alco PAs. I do have that running, but it's a real power-hungry beast. There is another one of these coming from Mr. Dodge in the States, but it seems to be doing a tour of the United States and can't quite get itself deported at the moment. And Joe Raider, the Black Rock Central, is in the chat. A very good day to you, Joe, and happy Christmas. And I understand Tammy has got the zoomies. That's good. That's a sign of a healthy doggy. Joe, here comes the City of Truro, an old Great Western outside frame locomotive. There's another one coming from behind you in about 10 seconds. And it's a real oddity called the Duke Dog. It was two engines that they amalgamated into one to make one successful engine. So they mated the boiler with the frames of another engine and came out with the Duke Dog. It's actually the 9200 class, something like that. In fact, I can probably check on that. It's the 3200 class. So yes, lots of classes in the UK scene, not only diesels, but also steam engines as well. Beagles always have the zoomies. Duke Dog, nicknamed the coffee maker. Yeah, it certainly sounds like he's grinding the beans. But I have to say, it's performing exceptionally well and smoothly, even though it's a little noisy. Great back head detail on that. Got a rake of Rapido GWR Evolution coaches on order for my City of Truro. Yes, they do look spectacularly good, Andrew. So I do believe we do have some of those on order. There's a set of Somerset and Dorset Joint Railway ones they're doing. They're on the order book. And there's also some for like the East Kent Railway as well, which I've got on order. I bought a Duke Dog for my mate in Canada's Christmas layout. There's a thing out there to have a Christmas village. Right, okay. Germany had an unplanned steam engine on a locomotive ferry run this week. Whoa. Well, that's interesting, Ivo. Be right back. Coffee is calling me. Okay, Dwight. We'll be here when you get back. Recently did a tribute video for my late dad. It'll be my first Christmas without my father. Well, yeah, that's tough, Andrew. Yeah, I know how that feels, and I do feel for you, mate. Right, let's see what an injection of speed will do to the Duke Dog. It's just got noisier, that's all. Yeah, there's obviously no clicking sound, so I don't think there's any broken drive cogs in there. I think it just needs a little fresh lubrication. It's probably turned into something like earwax. Colonel Cottonbelt, there's Jason. A very good day to you, Jason. Merry Christmas to you and your family. And Chivingwood Junction. That's Rob. Hello, Rob. A very good afternoon and happy Christmas, mate. And yes, I do have the funky hat and it's got bells on. And Ian has joined us from across the North Sea. A very good day to you, Ian. I hope you're well. I'm running some Great Western trains today. Just coming from behind you is a noisy Duke Dog with some Great Western coaches. And coming the other way is the City of Truro, another outside frame locomotive with the Cornish Riviera Limited coaches. Reported to be the first locomotive to go past 100 miles an hour, but there's lots of claims for that one, particularly in the Americas. And Samantha's Trains has joined us. A very good day to you. Hope you're well, and a very happy Christmas. Oh, Tom Houston, just made it in time. A very good day to you, Tom. And Merry Christmas to you, matey. Railway 187. Going to take a walk on the beach before it gets dark. See you next time. Thanks for coming in, Railway 187. Always great to see you. Someone had to move 3 Vectrons for a test run at Blankenberg. The V100 wasn't cooperating, and the men getting the BR50 heated up and ready, so they offered to do the run instead. Well, that's good. Damage limitation, I would say. That's that one, Ivo. With the result that the steam locomotive drove around with 3 factory new electric locomotives behind it. Sounds good, Ivo. I've noticed a few squeaks coming off some of the coaches, so I think their axle boxes are a little tired. Probably needs an injection of some lubrication, a little lubrication. Yes, true. German fashion. The old stuff pulling the new around. Sounds good. Yes, I'll leave the squeaks alone. The mice can stay as they are. Adds a bit of character, I think. Well, thanks for coming, Pete. Merry Christmas to you and Sue. And I'll catch up with you soon, matey. And thanks for the card, brother. That's really nice of you. I'm not sure I can say alliteration with my teeth in. Oh, look, it slipped out. Yeah, nice one. Let's try not so fast with the Duke Dog. Here it comes. Yeah, the noise seems to be exponential with speed, so I think it just needs a little light lubrication inside. Bangotchi Junction is Carl. Hello, Carl. Merry Christmas to you, mate. That's the City of Truro pulling the Cornish Riviera Limited. The Duke Dog is on the inside track. I gather you probably heard of a Duke Dog pulling some. Well, there's a backman and three Hornbys behind it. It seems let's up the speed a bit again, otherwise it takes too long to go round. Here comes the Duke Dog. Outside frame locomotives these times. An odd setup, but quite entertaining on the eyeballs. Well, I hope everybody's got their Christmas shopping in for the oncoming festive season, which includes food and drink and all that good stuff. And there's probably a bit of turkey in there somewhere. Not everybody's favourite cup of tea, but goes well with a bit of cranberry sauce. And obviously, if there's any last minute presents to get, um, where you have to shake a leg and get out to the shops or order online quite fast now because it's quickly approaching. Still need a good 440 from the layout, preferably a large one. Um, well, I suppose these are 440s, but yeah, I know roughly what you've got in mind, Ivo. I wouldn't say 440s were big, though, would you? But you've proved me wrong in the past, and you'll prove me wrong again. Don't get paid till Christmas Eve. So have to get the food in. Yeah, the shops are open till 6 and 7. Yeah, yeah. Pop in to do the Christmas video. No live stream. Taking a break from it. Well, you can only take so much cold, Rob. It's obviously I've got my little heater belting it out in here, but it does take a while to warm up. What I have in mind is the S6, about 20 centimetres length in model form. So 20 centimetres, 10 centimetres is 4 inches. So we're talking 8 inches. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So it's roughly what this Alco AL is. That's probably about 8 inches. So yeah, that's a fairly chunky 440. And Canadian Locomotive Logistics has joined us. A very good day to you and Merry Christmas. Just so you know, I sounded the horn before entering. Well, that's admirable. I hope you stopped as well. Yes, a bit of railway ephemera. There's another bit of railway ephemera. The injection needle for the smoke. Very, very useful, particularly when you get things like this from Broadway Limited. Um, the nozzle at the top is so big that it's very, very difficult to get the smoke fluid where you actually want it. So one of those is always recommended, unless, of course, you've got one of those. And then again, if you've got sound, you'll probably have one of those. That's a little bass reflex. It's a bass enhanced speaker, 40 by 40 by 7 millimeters. And that's our speaker of choice, which gives a good bass response. Oh, okay. Ian's dropping off. Happy Christmas, Ian. And you stay safe, eh, mate? And the Closet Branch has joined us. A very good morning to you. I hope you're well. Here comes the Duke Dog. Outside frame locomotive with the outside motion driving rods. Pulling some period coaches, which are Great Western. And on the outer track is the City of Truro, another 440 locomotive, decked out in Great Western colours, pulling the Cornish Riviera Limited. And here she comes. Makes me want to have a bagpipe approach, but I don't think that's appropriate somehow. And Stanover Model Railway, Mark has joined us. A very good day to you, Mark. I hope you and yours are well. And a very happy and Merry Christmas to you, mate, and a Happy New Year. I appreciate that, Digger, but you know what it is? Whilst you're trying to keep your eyes on the track, it's difficult to watch that and the chat at the same time. So I do apologise, anybody, if I have missed anybody. It's just one of those things. It's divided attention, I'm afraid. But I'm doing my best. I can't do any more than that. Right, shall we try a slightly different angle? I can go mobile. Let's see if we can get over here and have a look the other way. There we go. How's about there? Maybe a little bit further. No, that's not so good. How about that? Oh, I'm trying. Very trying. There we go. Oh, it moved again. Lunch is coming for me. Oh yeah, you've got your remote operations on Sparky's layout. Yes, everybody, if you would like to have a go at that, I'm sure it's quite entertaining. Yes, I'm not sure what lunch is going to involve. It will probably be something toasty, I would imagine. What size is my shed? The outside size is 12 foot by 8 foot. Possibly looks bigger on film, but obviously inside the shed you've got about 4 inches less than that with all the bearers and bits and pieces that they use to keep the shed upright. But yeah, it's roughly 12 by 8. Never thought I'd have a shed this big, but there you go. I hope I'm making the most of it. Well, Paul, that's a great idea. Cheese on toast. I do have some mature cheddar, which is a little bit gritty. The more mature it seems to get, the grittier it becomes. But yeah, very tasty cheese. Is it heated? Yes, there's a very 1950s Aladdin kerosene heater in there. It means I have to have the doors slightly ajar, which provides a bit of fresh air. But it's a very, very efficient little heater. Costs me roughly £14 a month to heat the shed on a Sunday. So 4 Sundays, um, it's going roughly 2 hours a stint. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So about 8 continuous hours for £14 worth of fuel, which is pretty good going. Well, there you go. If you'd like the city of Truro, then Mark can put you on the right tracks, as they say. The city of Truro is going from your left to right, and it's fast approaching any second now. 440 with outside motion, a very tasty model, very well put together by Bachmann. In fact, these are both Bachmann locomotives. That's Bachmann UK. As I say, the Duke Dog is a little noisy, but it's probably solidified lubrication. Then again, I have no qualms about pulling a Bachmann locomotive out of its box, popping it onto the layout, and it works first time. That's one thing you can say about back in the UK. You get what you pay for. Oh, I must be out of the loop. What is going on in France right now? Yeah, I understand that, Mark. You can't keep them all, as they say, particularly if money is needed. But there you go. But they are very nice locos. And there's Eric. Eric and Cara and Willie, a very Merry Christmas to you over in America. Uh, yeah, the farmers bring in their manure, spreading it all over the bottom buildings. Oh, need a tad more heat. Send some over, please. Yes, a little kerosene heater. If you can stand the smell, Artie, then it's great. But if you can't, it might get a little too much for some people. Right then, let's just grab my little camera. And here we go. K724. I think that was came off a signal post. Right, here we go. Twist that back. Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. There we go. Right. Okay, let's just organise the leadery down there. Well, everybody, what can I say? Let's have a little bit of silence. And the Duke Dog's still grinding away, but it never failed us today. I thought that was the Melbourne K class steam engine. Uh, hmm. Well, that's a new one on me, Artie, but it might well be worth looking up. The K class. Well, I'll check it out, Artie, and we'll see what its origins are based on. Um, yeah, thanks for coming in. Hi, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. And yes, 2026 is rapidly approaching. Um, Thanks, Martin. Yeah, everybody take care. Very important this time of the year, particularly when it's getting snowy and icy, and a little care is always useful. Merry Christmas to you, Mark, and hope you and your family have a very prosperous new year. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. Uh, yes, 'tis the season to be jolly, and here's the hat to prove it. Huh, he's got bells on it. Yes, yes, I have. I have. Let's just move that back a bit so you can see the hat in all its glory. There's Lord Al. Um, Thanks for all the entertainment, Lord Al, that you've given us with the and indeed Anthony with the reading off of the calendar. Hairy fish nuts and hoppy nude deer to you all. Indeed, indeed. That's funky. That's funky. Very funky. Merry Christmas to you, Joe. And I hope you've got some treats for the little doggy. I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've got a little steak stashed away in the fridge that Tammy will enjoy. Um, yeah. we're winding it down. Oh, there's Jeff's Train World. Jeff, you've just come in just as we're saying Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to everyone. And been working on the layout. Well, that's admirable. Well done, Jeff. What can I say? Merry Christmas, everybody, and take care. And I will see you next Sunday with any good luck. So, Merry Christmas, everybody, and take care out there. All I can say is adios, amigos. So long.